So, welcome back, everyone. We are in conversation with the motivated team of IGEM 2021 from ISA Kolkata. And let's continue our conversation and try to know more about the IGEM as such, what IGEM competition is. And so far, we have listened how the project Namaste is trying to address the issue of AMR. And it was very heartening to hear that we are also closely linked with the AMR or the antibiotic resistance, what we are ourselves creating in the food animal production. So, curiously, I just want to know, like, what will be the after effects of this project of yours, like after you submit your entry to the IGEM 2021, and then what will be the fate of this project?
So in IGEM, what generally happens is that students submit their ideas, but at the end of the day, the ideas doesn't translate to the market. So that's what we call the translation from academia to industry. But to tackle this issue, what IGEM has done recently is developed entrepreneurship camp to take these ideas to market. So in our project also, we are also working on this entrepreneurship approach of our problem so that we can translate our idea to market. So like to say what will be the after effect, there are two kinds of effect. One starts with the what we are doing about the education and science communication, so that will create awareness amongst the people about the antimicrobial resistance, and also at the same time it will create awareness among the milk persons who are milking their cows, so that they can be more aware that how this disease is spreading. So we believe that by our small effort, whatever we can do till now, we are making people learn how not to do some mistakes that can cause the disease to spread. And also we are looking into how to create awareness into more people to tackle this issue of AMR. Now coming to the entrepreneurship approach, what we are planning is to like take this idea to a real-time product, and for this what we need is to first to develop our proof of concept. So for the IGM cycle, this is not possible because it's a very crunch time. And so if we continue with our project just after the IGM cycle, so IGM offers a help to this project which can be taken up as a real-time product by this EPIC camp. So we may be going to this EPIC camp and develop it to the next real-time product. And also along with that, we have to keep in mind that this project is not can be completed in a very short time, because it's a product that needs clinical trial and multiple approvals and then coming into the market. So it's a long plan.
So it's very nice to hear that the project also has the translation part, because most of the undergraduate projects just lie up as a proposal or just as a small laboratory work without being translated to the market. But these kind of approaches are very important. And also, it's good that, as you said, even though it's a small effort, communicating people about this issue directly to the farmers or directly to the people who are involved in animal farming, it makes a large difference. So, IGEM is a global competition, like as we have heard, and there have been a lot of projects which is directly or indirectly addressing the issue of AMR, because previously we were also able to have the same discussion with the IGEM team 2020 from ISA Tirupati. Their project was based on how to clear the antibiotic residues in the animal waste using the same synthetic biology approach. So can you let us know how many projects, or like how IGEM is being playing the role in directly or indirectly addressing this issue of AMR?
Okay, so there are multiple projects using tackling the issue of AMR, and to name a few, let me start with some Indian teams. So in 2015, IIT Madras have developed their project based upon this antimicrobial resistance. And after that, as you have mentioned, IISER Tirupati also last year has done their project on AMR issues, and also there are IIT Roorkee have done in 2000 last year, and also VIT Vellore has done their project on AMR last year. So like if you see, the number of projects are quite increasing to tackle the issue of AMR from India itself only. And if I name a few other projects from other parts of the world, so in 2020, 2020, there Shanghai China team has done the project on AMR, and also there are many other teams. Like if we go below down the line, so in 2019 there are 4 to 5 teams. In 2018 there are 3 teams to name, and so it's a long list, which I am I cannot tell the whole list, because there are many projects which may not be tackling the issue of AMR directly, but there are some indirect connections. So overall, IGM in many projects are slowly, the number of projects are increasing in IGM to tackle the issue of AMR, because it's a growing problem, it's a challenging problem. So we are seeing many projects, and we hope to see more projects from different parts of world tackling this issue of AMR in future.
Yeah, with the developments that are ongoing in the synthetic biology, I think that will be the major weapon that we may use in order to fight against AMR in future. But as you said, there are a lot of work is needed in order to understand the complete know-how of how synthetic biology works. So listening to everything, and you would have received a lot of literature knowledge for your project, and keeping all those things in mind, like what do you think are the primary initiatives that we can take apart from like your project is a small step, and apart from that, what do you think other initiatives that can be taken in order to tackle the issue of AMR in general?
Okay, yeah. So apart from the synthetic biology methods, there are a lot of synthetic biology methods. One of them we are using, which is the usage of bacteriocins to target bacteria. Some of them could be using endolysins or exolysins, and there's like a whole battery of those that we could use. But those are not very easily available. Those are not employed right at the moment due to cost constraints, due to expertise constraints, whatever. So a few things that we can do to generally decrease antimicrobial resistance as a whole is the fact that we need to minimize the usage of antibiotics as much as possible, not to take antibiotics for diseases that antibiotics don't work on, like viral diseases, some protozoal diseases. So we have some antiprotozoals also. So to particularly see, what the disease is, if it's bacterial, go ahead and take an antibiotic for that. But if it's a viral disease, you're just taking antibiotics and increasing the resistance of the other bacteria that's there in your system. To complete the dosage of the antibiotics that you're taken, so don't leave an antibiotic dose midway and, literally push the bacteria to become antimicrobial resistant. Also, take the prescribed antibiotics. Don't go ahead and take a huge dosage. Start with minimal dosages. We are running out of antibiotics really, really fast. Bacteria is evolving resistance very rapidly. We have newer and more resistant bacteria, whereas we don't have enough antibiotics that are being produced on a daily basis or on a yearly basis to even keep up 1% of the competition that the bacteria evolves at. So we are really running out of antibiotics. We have a lot of bacteria, on the other hand, which are becoming resistant. So use your antibiotics wisely. Start from a lower dose. Complete the dosage. Don't take antibiotics when you can do without them. And wash your hands. Maintain general hygiene procedures. Sanitize. That's it, more or less.
So yeah, as you said, it's the awareness and research both should go hand in hand to address this issue of AMR. And I think it's awareness has more role to play. I think that is one of the beauty of this IGEM projects. Like most of the projects has the part for science communication, and it does its role in creating awareness or educating the stakeholders of the project. And also, for the information of the audience, the conversation we had with the ISA Tirupati IGEM 2020 team is archived on our YouTube channel, and there's a link below in the description box. And also to know more about this Namaste project, we have also linked the promotion video made by the IGEM ISA Kolkata team. So finally, thank you guys for joining us. I think this platform will also make your project to reach more people. We hope that more and more awareness programs like this come for addressing the issue of AMR. And also, we hope to come with further podcasts addressing the issue of AMR and creating awareness. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, IGEM team, and we are very glad to have had such wonderful conversation with you, such young, bright minds. We hope to spread the awareness of AMR to every corner of the world so that people can realize the importance of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us here.